Canadian Miners is, of course, Pack Rat here with your TFC
I think we're on a thatch also.
thing.
Or, yeah.
Thatch? Yeah, we can
Straw.
get thatch. That's not a problem. I still got a bit. How much do you need?
Oh, you have some left. I filled all 5 of the pit kilns.
To make some more of those brick?
Yeah. They're not cooked, but they're already made. But I don't have enough wood to cover them over anyways.
Because you have to cook it all up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How much charcoal did you get out of that thing?
I put some of it in the top chest. I have like a little bit on me, so we got like 3.5 stacks or something.
Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, I'm gonna get me some cooked pork and go out for some stuffs, I think.
Are there any trees right down near the exit when you go out? Check. You know, in our base, I mean.
Hold on, let me look. Yeah, there's a couple.
Okay.
Looks like we got three willows that are grown. So I'm gonna be going.
They grew in winter, so I think they're winter hardy.
Yeah, willows are very good for a lot of things. I guess they're, from what I can tell, they must be the best thing for the conditions we're in.
Yeah.
Ah, frick.
But I just wanted to, I don't have the metal plates to finish this, but I can get those things cooking while I do the plates. Maturi is almost dead, so I might just work on the...
How close did you get?
For which?
Getting it to the height that we wanted to get it to.
No, well, I'm at 3 right now. I have enough to probably get it to 4, and then it should be pretty quick to get into 5th. If I have enough charcoal.
Nice. And so we're such a need of charcoal now. I want to see this thing.
It does go nice and fast after a while, you know, once you get double and now triple.
There it is. Yeah, might want to just clear out some more room for you so that the stuff doesn't bounce through the ceiling anymore. Yeah, he lost a few sheets from that.
Width-wise, I got as much width as I can unless you want to stick out the side, but I guess if I take it down, I'm not really going to notice anyways.
Yeah, next time we take it down, we can just give it more depth. Next time we take it down, we can just give that room a little bit more depth. It's no big deal. Because the crucible and all the bottom stuff can go anywhere, really. So the current need that we have in...
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do you mean? Like, more depth?
Oh, my Turi died.
The 2-year.
You said the crucible 2-year. You said the crucible and stuff can go anywhere? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if you pick it, next time you pick it up, we can take the whole wall and push it back a couple steps. And then we can just set it back up over there. Yeah. So yeah, the current need is charcoal. We are low on charcoal. We got iron.
I didn't plan to be taking it down every time, but it is kind of...
Yeah, but you know... I mean, imagine if we got raided and he lost all that steel. Oh, that's devastating a thought, isn't it?
That's why I'm babysitting it. If I'm not here, well...
You hold on to it. Okay, but yeah.
So, these bronze Turis go through really quick, and actually we're low on bronze. Should I just make a steel one, or...
Well, if you're got the steel for it, I'm not going to stop you. It's your call. It just depends on which is going to be faster for you. I'm just gonna go start setting up to get us some more charcoal. I think probably gonna best use of my time, right? Yeah.
I hate making people go get charcoal. It's like the worst job ever.
No, that's your job.
All right. I guess at least out in the charcoal, out in the fresh air and the sun. Get to see the world.
Get a knife. Was that my knife I dropped in here? I think it was my knife that I gave him. That was
I have
dirty.
just over half a crucible of pig iron. I'm not sure if I can make enough sheets, but it'll get close.
So you still got plenty of iron then, right? To turn into
iron, I moved all the iron in the chest that's back here.
That's all of it in there?
All that I could find is what's back here. If there's some in your chest down below, I don't know. Yeah,
so,
you got tons down below, don't you, in the hidden chest?
No. In the hidden chest, yeah, there's a ton in there.
Yeah, I haven't
No,
gotten any of that stuff.
don't freak me out, man. It's like, you didn't go through all that already. Dang! I was about to
Well,
say.
actually, I did take a couple stacks from down there, but there's still a lot in that.
All right,
But I
well, that's
gathered
good.
up all like the small little odds and end ores that were, you know, made iron. So I kind of just go through those.
Oh, we got an orange tree. Oh, lucky someone brought back some trees that we didn't have. Oh, frick. Stupid freaking volume levels. Alright, that's enough of that crap. Okay, but I wanted to... just needed a knife so I could get these things sorted out. Oh, and guess what?
What's that?
I got rutabaga.
Onion?
From the tree. From
Oh, cool.
the tree. I got a rutabaga. So it
Actually,
worked!
check it.
It actually worked! Well, it's from the last harvest. I haven't planted any more lately.
Well, when you showed me yesterday, there was some planted. Is that the stuff that you harvested?
That's what I harvested, yep.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna check in case, because you said you're never on before winter.
It was November when
it
was November when I checked. We got lucky. So it was good.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this all back in here. I just wanted to save the wheat. That was not a squash. It's good. I want some pork. Oh, everything's about to get old. This rutabaga is about to die. Let me get some of this cooked pork. I'll bring some of that with me for the trip. Just take 2 of these. And the rest is fine. We can cook more. We can kill more pig. It's not that big of a deal. All right, we're good. All right, I'm taking a bunch of pork with me, and I'm gonna go.
Okay. It's really hard to tell if the spider sound that's attacking me is from the stream or from here.
The stream. What stream are you watching?
I'm watching Kreicus right now.
Oh, they're doing Crash Landing, huh?
Yeah, I think they're still not yet. I know stream name said some vanilla, and then we'll see, but I guess they're on Crash Landing now. Yeah, even watching yours, like I'll hear I hear the sound of zombies left and right on the stream, and I keep looking around down here.
Yeah, I've had that problem too. I'll do that with videos too. Oh man, all that stuff that's so freaking low. Protein's great. Protein's just great. How's the time?
Okay, I chopped down the trees, but it's pretty much just going right to the pit kilns.
Okay. That's fine. I wouldn't use the charcoal pit anymore. We're just not getting enough out of that to fill that thing up. We gotta be doing the upstairs stuff for that. It's just more efficient. Let me bring. Yeah. Just dig out a place for me to go in the nighttime. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight. It's I guess not an iron trick this time.
And fill it in.
And Mehehu is on, which means they could be scouting. I'm just looking around before I leave. It's kind of annoying because the mapping mod, it makes everything look like you're... Oh, well, there we go. That's easy enough.
Well, Ray was on until just before you logged on. Calling through 3 of these starter sticks to light these 5 things.
You know, you can always just make yourself a flint and steel. Using iron, of course. If you want.
Never mind 5. Unless someone took forever.
Then just make a flint and steel. They always lay.
100%? No.
I'm pretty sure it is. And it lasts forever.
Sticks.
Yeah, but we have tons of iron.
And I need tons of iron.
That's true, but it does make... If it makes your life easier, it makes the entire process faster, I'm for it.
do think I'll make a two-ray out of this. Out of the steel, though.
Tuyere.
Tuyere.
Oh, I actually corrected you, said it right, and I didn't say it. I didn't push the button, so you didn't have to hear it that time too. I don't even know if it's right. I just like saying it that way.
It sounds sophisticated that way.
Tuyere. Lava over there, huh? Okay, let's just go in the middle of this somewhere. Build us a little place to do this. Ah, crap. I was so... Dang it! So gonna make some axes. But you said we're low on bronze anyways, right? I guess I can't make some axes. What do I get? What do I... Marble? What kind of rock is that? That looks like gabbro or something like that. I wish I brought my pro pick.
We are low on bronze in the crucible. We have, more ways to make it.
Well, yeah, but it's low in the crucible, so that's kind of the important part right now. Ow.
We are going to need a lot of that copper for pretty much every alloy.
This is going to be a hot spring, isn't it? Gabbro. This is going to be a hot spring. But it is going to allow me
it's
to...
like every alloy takes copper as space.
This is going to make axes that are a little bit stronger. What is this stuff? Marble. Sucks. Don't need marble. Do not need more marble. Alright. That should make some good axes. Alright, let's find a spot that I need. The main thing I want to look at right now is a place to hide the night. That's more important than a place I'm going to build the thing. Because the night comes quick. There's a nice coal pit around here. That'd be fine. Not coal pit. Clay. A nice clay pit I can use. Just stop falling in. Derp. Oh, this is all gabbro here? What's this? Huh. Just found cassiterite.
Nice.
Didn't even bring the pro pick. I just find it in the wall. Gotta love how that works.
Good job, Ocella.
Yeah, It wasn't rich. I want it to be in the middle of all these trees, though. Wherever I set up base. Because it's kind of the point. Probably just dig into a wall, then. Yeah, we'll just dig into a wall. It's fine. Just have to fight in the mornings, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're set up right here. what is this? Granite. Oh, that's actually going to make good tools. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Pit. I'd kind of rather have the pit in there, actually. Less likely to be found. We'll just do that. Plus, I get lots of granite, so that's good. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to be digging for a bit. Should probably cut down some trees first. Let me go ahead and make a few axes here. Let me throw out these saplings because I don't need them. Keep been throwing out Douglas fir. I spend so much time getting them. Don't need them. Do not need them at all. You know what? I'm going to switch. I'm just going to eat this for a while because I need that more. We need that eventually. I should probably go fill up that water jug when I get an opportunity too.
So what kind of card are you playing?
It's kind of a local one. It's called Euchre. It's like Spades, but with a lot less cards.
Never heard of it.
Like I said, it's kind of more locally popular. It's not really a local game. It just happens to be more popular in this local area. It's kind of an old man's game too.
No, so it's a game that I play. So who won?
Well, it wasn't like a tournament or anything like that. So, not me.
I just play with I play this one game with my mom, my grandmother, my aunt, and whoever else their friends. So it's an old woman's game, I guess. It's called Auction or 120 or Growl, whatever.
Did you say Growl?
Yep. That's what they call it. One of the slang names for it.
That is definitely an interesting name for an old ladies game.
Yeah, cause, it caused a lot of arguing at the table playing that game.
I guess if it's called Growl. Ah, frick. Okay, it's not gonna be that far back.
I wish you didn't have to select a plan if you just had memorized the moves for doing the smithing.
Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't be so bad if the stuff wasn't cooling down when you were trying to do it.
Yeah. It'd save me some time if that was the case, because I'm just like on robot mode now. I know which moves to click and how many times to get everything I need. Just gotta do it over and over again.
Well, yeah, but all you're doing is like sheets and stuff like that. Soon it's going to be, well, not sheets. It'll be armor. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but if I'm doing the same armor over and over again, it'll kind of be the same thing.
Kinda. Alright. I need to get rid of some stuff here. Let's just dig a little hole right here for the moment. I'm just going to go ahead and chuck that.
My one hammer's getting low. No idea where the hammer went.
You lost the other hammer?
I don't know, it's in one of these chests, probably in the chest that's way down below.
The chest below.
I don't lose hammers, I lose steel plates.
Yes, you do. Which is kind of funny. I'll put that in there. Yeah. Put that in there, though.
Well, in my other game, I realized that if you sometimes when you place a steel plate in an area where another steel plate is, sometimes they'll turn invisible or just they'll bug out and stuff. So that's what I thought happened.
Dang it. The bad part about this job is waiting through the nights for you to be able to go back out and get more trees. I left the pro pick at home because I didn't want to waste the room.
Well, where are you waiting out the night at?
In a wall.
Ah.
Chopping in rutabaga.
I may have noticed that I'm wearing armor now. I did take you as Dead's armor because I figure, like you said, may as well wear it now.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not going to damage it sitting here, just in case somebody attacks. I want to be ready.
One of us is definitely going to have to go over there and retrieve him. Which is kind of a funny way of putting it, but yeah, that's pretty much what we got to do. We got to go retrieve Uiz because he's now stuck on the other side of the world.
Oh, he could be nomadic or something over there.
You know what we should do? We should set up something with Ethos team where if they'll get him a boat, we'll leave them alone.
Oh, he could be further away.
Just to save us a trip. Oh, they're despawned.
We'll draw straws to see who gets to go after him.
The witching hour. It's now 1 o'clock.
And that's the end of that hammer. I'm going to go down and look for the other one now.
I wonder if anybody put out some good videos today. Let me go to...
These hammers do fit in chests. That's why I keep losing them.
Oh, do they? Didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh. I think I found a video to watch. You see Ethos playing Crash Landing now too?
I think I noticed that the other day.
Now I can't watch his video on that because I wanted to avoid looking at it.
I don't know much about the story of it. Just you start with nothing, try to survive type of thing. I don't know.
Say that again?
Is it like another, you start with limited resources in a place with hardly anything, you just got to try to survive?
Pretty much, and use the various mods to make something out of nothing. So yeah. It's one of those. It's another one of those El Nino mod back deals with the questing book. So
yeah,
you basically get stuff to appear out of thin air, or in this case, out of thin dust, because there's dust everywhere that you can sift into everything that you'd ever need. But you need water. Lots and lots of water. Speaking of water, I need to go get water.
Did find the hammer.
Good.
Remember when back in like the modding community for Minecraft, it used to be pretty much what other materials can we make new tools out of. It's like now we have dirt pickaxes and, you know, water swords.
Yeah.
Or they just make new ores, and it's like, you know, nothing really invented. But now there's these mods just do everything.
Yeah, they're definitely taking the game into a completely different direction. I like the direction that they're going. It's at the point now where vanilla Minecraft is basically just another mod. It's just kind of weird to say that, but it really is. Because, I mean, look at what they've been adding lately. It feels like it's its own mod into itself. I mean, underwater dungeons, the new mods, or the new mobs. It really does. The slime blocks.
Dungeon?
You have.
I am playing the new one now. I just don't know much about it.
Yeah.
So I don't have that excuse anymore.
There is now an underwater pyramid type deal thing with new mobs.
Cool. Did they call it the deep end?
No.
Get it, like the end, but water?
Yeah, no.
Be a good name for it.
I'm still gonna go with a no on that.
Better than Adam's shack thing.
Adam's shack.
Ooh, I went there.
It was a good. Ocella liked it.
That was a good name. You gotta have something in there about, you know, to say it's a tool shed thing.
Right. The name they came up with was pretty funny, though. I did think it was good. Needed water before I go back down into there. I think there was a river somewhere nearby. I know I'm jumping over water that I can use. I just haven't needed to fill up yet. There's clay. Could have done there. Didn't do there. As I'm running while looking for something so I can run. I know I saw a river, though. That's a pit. Very tiny one, thankfully. There we go. That's water. Ah, crap.
I got 7 of them done before everything ran out.
And, of course, now that I'm out here, my jug broke. Then I start running again. Oh, what's this?
That's not good. How far away are you? And there's your water you can just stand in for a while? You know, that's not really fun.
There is. I'm not that far away. I just. No, I'm out here. I'm gonna see if I can fill this thing up once, and then I'm gonna head back.
Fill what thing up once?
I mean, what? The charcoal thing.
Oh, I see. We were talking about water. I thought you meant a water thing.
No.
So you could just stand in the water all night and then chop wood all day.
Yeah, but standing in the water all night involves you standing outside all night.
Yeah, mobs are usually derpy in the water, though.
Winter.
Oh. Yeah, don't just stand in the ice, because then you...
Yeah, that doesn't do much. That doesn't do much, yeah.
Don't lick the ice. You get stuck.
I'm gonna skip the Ice Baby reference for that, because it's too bad. No, we're not doing that one. Okay, I need more axe heads. I could have been making those overnight. I did not do that. Awesome. Why did I not do that? That would have been brilliant.
Does the output thing on the Bloomery ever show anything? Around the blast furnace?
Blast furnace? I guess not.
I tried, like, taking... Actually, right now I don't have the thing underneath it. Because I tried taking the crucible off underneath it, and it still doesn't show anything, like it's holding anything.
Maybe if the crucible was full?
Yeah, maybe.
But who would want to risk that?
Darn it. I'm just trying to stack the steel plates and it wants to crash on me.
Try not stacking them. Or maybe throw them into a chest or something like that.
I think I shall.
I suck. There we go.
Maybe it's just because I'm not on during the day. It just seems like people are winding down or something, or too scared to stay online very long.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because a lot of people have already gotten to the point that we're at, and there's just only so much you can do if you don't know how to either smith or scout. That's my theory.
One more stack of ore and that should be enough to finish this level. I wish you could kiln like 4 stacks of these bricks rather than just 4 bricks.
Yeah. That's why I suggested that one of the things you could do with the Bloomery is to make a super kiln.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Because I mean, the kiln is like an early game thing, but you still need it for something.
Desperately, yeah. You need it all the time later on for stuff like what you're doing now. And making more jugs and making more vessels. You know, you need them. It'd be nice if you had a late game kiln too. And the Bloomery door essentially looks like an upgraded kiln. I don't even care if we'd have to fire with charcoal. Well, okay, I'd like if we could just fire with coal. It would actually make more sense if you could fire with, well, anything. But, yeah, you should be able to just make an upgraded kiln. Be really freaking sweet. Actually, that makes sense. If instead of having the straight shaft up, above where you would normally put the coal, you have a 3x3 room. The 3x3x3, in fact, that's sealed off in the top, right? Then when you light the Bloomery, you're lighting the charcoal and it's just heating up everything in that thing like an oven.
That makes sense to me. Well, this is done. I'm going to finish making these, making a layer, and I'm going to try to make the last layer tonight. Depends on how awake I feel after I do this one.
Well, I can stay here and talk with you the whole time.
I'm just figuring that the having 4 layers will make it go a lot faster.
Yeah, if you want to stop at 4, I'm not gonna like scream, "No, you must get the maximum height." It's entirely about max would be cool. I mean, I've never actually seen anybody make max height one. I wouldn't even be surprised if we're the only team that does it.
We'll have no armor, but we'll have a max height Bloomery or blast furnace.
Oh, we'll have armor. We will have the armor. Lots of the beauty of having it that is that we might be able to make it so fast that 2 of us could be smithing at the same time. Kind of. I think. Crap, where am I? Did I already lose my spot? Am I that bad? I marked it. Where is it? Yeah, I went the wrong direction. That's just sad. I just left there. Oh, there's Douglas fir here, too. Douglas fir is good.
Actually, I think we have too many clay fire bricks now. Believe it or not, we made too many.
How many is too many? Just out of curiosity.
I think we have 14 extra.
That's a lot of too many. That's alright. Too many is better than not enough.
Yeah, it's not going to be used on anything else.
Well, more crucibles.
Yeah, but I think we still have a bunch of that also. I think we still have a bunch of kaolite and graphite lying around.
Yeah, crucible's actually a heck of a lot cheaper to make than those stupid fire bricks. Those things are ridiculous. Did I just come up to a sheer... Fine. How on earth did I go in the wrong direction? Oh, I should have brought a pro pick. There's hematite on the surface here. I'm kind of curious as to what kind it is. Ah, well. Okay, next time I forget something and head back there, remind me that I'm supposed to grab the pro pick.
Okay.
Because I can guarantee you, whether it's 5 minutes or 5 hours, I will still forget. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's 2 skeletons right in front of my face. Hey, guys. How you doing?
When are you heading back anyways?
I mean, again?
Yeah, just curious. Not for a while?
Well, unless something happens, not until I finish getting some charcoal to bring back to you. Yeah, I'll do another tree so I can fill up that other one.
Oh, never mind. I'm good. Maybe.
What are you, low right now?
I thought it was low on thatch. I didn't know, or straw, but I didn't know you could deconstruct thatch.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah.
I assumed that I just never tried it. I don't know.
Well, you couldn't before. They added that recently. Mainly because it makes absolutely no sense that you could not do that.
Jeez, went through 2 fire sticks. I'm really serious about making that flint steel.
Oh, just do it, man. Make your life easier. You're the one who's using all the stuff that you're making. Make some for you. Make some to make it easier for you to do this stuff. And they last so long. It is so worth it. I just couldn't imagine trying to do this more than once a year, too. I mean, I love this game so much, but I can't imagine doing this grindy thing more than once a year. Trying to rush so much to get to the end to compete and have to do it more than once a year. Oh.
No, I agree. The thing about TFC is nice that it's got good end game because once you have everything, you can do things a lot better. But trying to get from the start to the end over and over again gets annoying.
Yeah, it's also I mean, once we finish TerrafirmaCrack, I will actually not do TFC for a couple of weeks usually. So yeah, and I love TFC. So if I'm quitting for a little while after this, you get TFC'd out doing this. I mean, we play continuously.
Have you always done TFC Tuesday?
Have I always done it?
Well, I mean, like, do you continuously do that? Have you been doing that before this thing?
I wasn't live streaming before this thing. I used to just do video.
I mean, before this year.
Before this year, I've only been...
Before 2 weeks ago.
Before 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I was doing TFC Tuesday often. I've gone through about 5 seasons of it. Crap. Give or take. Some of the seasons kind of ended abruptly.
What is a season?
Like a TFC build where you just play until you get to the point where there's not really a point to continue.
Ah.
I'd say I've more likely gone through about 4 seasons of TFC. So yeah, one of the seasons was really, really short, but I had 2 that went for long periods of times, many months, and built a nice house in both of them. And of course, there was the TFC Tuesdays that was with a group. That was a big one. But there was at least one that was kind of in between the group and the last TFC Tuesday, where it was not the full length of time. It's pretty good.
Well, I know I've watched some of them, because I remember watching when you got your rutabagas, finally.
Glad I can eat rutabagas, yep.
I remember, like, watching the stream and you were talking with Duncan there about the rutabagas and configuration and everything. But I did watch it for a little bit. I don't watch Twitch very often.
I'll be honest, neither do I.
I don't even watch YouTube videos very often. That's why when you ask, like, if I seen Ethos this or some person's that, it's like, not really.
Now, YouTube I do still watch quite a bit. That one I can't say. I'll be honest, I don't. No, I still love watching YouTube, but yeah. I don't watch many live streams. Only because most of the time I miss whoever's on. We need to knock this guy into the sun. Here comes the sun, buddy.
I'm about to make my last sheet, finally. I'll probably finish them before my other ingot molds end up. There's got to be another one around here somewhere.
Jerk.
I found one. Things I've been stealing all those molds from like every other forge and chest and around that now we're running low when we actually are running low.
Okay, I got daylight.
I always end up having the same structures that I build every time I play Minecraft, no matter the mod. I always like to try to remake it in, you know, like a new mod pack and see what tools and blocks they have to make it look a little different. But it's always the same thing.
I tend not to make the same thing twice.
I'm not very creative.
I go more towards just crazy than creative, but yeah, if you want to go with that.
I don't generally try to wing it. I usually have to have a plan. I'll, you know, plan something out in creative mode and then build it in survival. I can't just sit down and just start building something, come up with something that looks nice.
Well, I never come up with something that looks nice. I definitely come up with something, though. Jerk.
Though one of my designs involved wood logs, like the actual log texture, and I was trying to build that during the time when you couldn't have logs in TFC, because you did log piles, and you never had the alternate put them down to get the actual logs out. And I was still able to build it, but I had to grow every tree that I wanted to use.
Well, that's a pain in the butt.
Well, I did it mainly just to prove to Blacks that I could. See, like, you can't take my logs away from me.
You can't take my logs from me. Yeah, okay. You made me think of Firefly for a second there. Shouldn't do that. I missed that show.
I missed that game.
Firefly game?
The board game.
Oh, okay.
It's really, really fun, actually.
I'll take your word on that one. I have not played a board game.
One of the reasons I want to get back home, play some of it. Actually, it has a lot of the like movie stuff kind of in it. You know, the characters, the items, and everything.
Well, yeah, it's probably a tie-in, so probably.
Yeah. No, I think it's actually not made by, but you know, I think Joss Whedon stuff is in the credits for at least someone to advise them when they made it, make sure everything's all good.
And there's the next reboot. He increased the number of them because it was lagging so much lately.
Yeah. Much more movement now.
Yeah, think? It's been bad. Alright, I have just under 4 stacks so far.
Charcoal?
Yeah, it's something.
Nice.
I know that won't last very long at all, but I have 4 stacks so far. Amazing how little that actually is.
Actually, it does last a decent amount of time, and it'd probably last me enough to get this whole thing done at least. Which is a lot of steel plates. I mean, getting this done is like making a couple suits of armor, I think. If I was making them out of steel.
Yeah, definitely.
That's because before we were saying, when I posted that we needed a lot more wood, it was, or a lot more charcoal. It's because I went through like a couple stacks of it in a short amount of time. But then, when I finished that charcoal pit and realized the charcoal pit gave me like, 3.5 stacks, I'm like, well, maybe we don't need as much. I mean, we still need it, but it's not as hard to get as I thought. Because a 5x5 charcoal pit does give a nice amount of stacks.
Yeah, that was the point of that one. I'm doing a 4x5 right now because I couldn't get the 5th one in there. But yeah, it does get a lot whenever you do it. And we've been slowly building that one up for a long time. Still, I want to make sure that we're doing some out here because I don't want to take all the wood out of the base. We need that for other things, like the kilns. So, yeah. Why do I have so many sticks? I guess I'm going to need them. Pig.
So have you played much of this since, like, Build 78?
I mean, well, yeah, we had the TFC Tuesday for this one.
Okay.
That was the one that I played with Hun and Dunk and all them.
I didn't even know Dunk was playing this. I always figure Bioxism played. I don't think Dunk played either.
Well, he played it when we did TFC Tuesdays. He likes working with us, so, yeah.
Just gonna finish this thing real quick and log out till it restarts. Yeah, actually haven't done anything higher than steel since, like, before there was a blast furnace.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I remember when they introduced the blast furnace. When I found out about that thing and I was trying to build that thing in single player, that's when I said I'm never doing a single player series for TFC Tuesday again because it was just... it's just so much to collect all that iron, collect all the materials, collect all that junk. Of course, it was harder to find materials at that point because it didn't have all the surface ores at that point. But yeah, it was bad. I was so mad. I was actually angry at them. It's like, really? You're going to have me do all this, waste all this iron just so I could get my steel? Like, come on. I hate you all.
Well, the first time I really stopped playing is when they redid all the stack sizes and stuff. I just assumed it was going to take way too long to gather materials and move materials. I'm like, you know what? I need a break. That was when we had the server with like, a dozen people on it here and there playing. It was pretty fun.
Do 3 more.
I guess the other thing is since I started playing TFC, I've just never wanted to play just base vanilla. Again, because I just find that this is a more challenging
Yeah,
base game.
yeah, it's such a huge difference. But as far as I'm concerned, the two are actually pretty much separate games. You can't really say Minecraft versus Minecraft. It's TFC versus vanilla. They're not the same. They're just not the same.
Yeah, because now you're saying how different vanilla is. I can see that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And it's
10,
nice seeing the blast furnace interface, that white bar almost all the way full. Instead of just a little tiny mountain there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a couple nights ago I was making pretty much 1 ingot at a time. Now I'm doing 4 at a time, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is.
Well, from 1, it is.
Yeah. I mean, like the Bloomery, you do 6 at a time. Of course, it takes longer. I will say, doing this, and I played a little bit before this, for like a week and a half, just to, catch up on the new things. I will say, at least trying to get the blast furnace and Bloomery stuff going, it is a bit grindy for that part.
See, I keep trying to tell people that this is very SMP focused. If you're trying to play it alone, you will pay. It's hard alone. It is very hard to do alone. You know what?
I would imagine once you have the blast furnace, like once this is all done, and everything that all the metals you're getting are to make like actual things, not to make ways to make more, it stops being grindy, I would think. I guess you still got to make a bunch of ingots and put them all together just to make one little tool of high steel.
I was going to say it's still pretty grindy.
Yeah, but I like the metallurgy stuff in this.
Well, yeah, that's because we like it. Everyone likes that stuff.
I just don't like making 1 million steel plates just to make 1 million steel plates.
Honestly, we should be able to just... I mean, that doesn't make any sense that it needs to be steel plate. So it could just be surrounded with a whole lot of stone. Like a really large stone thing. I don't know why it has to be steel, but that's okay. That's okay. Or maybe a whole lot of those kiln bricks. Or something. But whatever. I guess it does add to the difficulty of the game and makes it... I keep saying it makes it more SMP focused, so yeah. Every time I see more difficulty, it makes it so that you're needing more help from your friends, so...
Though, in truth, it's not really hard to find iron. Iron seems to be everywhere now.
Yep.
And so is copper.
It's just a matter of processing it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. 7. Give me this one back.
I guess when we were both online, you're waiting for daytime to come around, I could have just slept in the bed.
That's alright. That uses up a lot of hunger for that, and frankly, I'm still working. It's not like I'm not working right now. I have 2 of them going, so I'm just working on the second one while I'm waiting for the day.
Okay. Well,
In the nighttime, you're digging it out. In the daytime, you're filling it up. Stupid freaking door.
I'm going to go get a drink real quick and I'll be right back.
Okay, that was good. And it is almost daytime. Okay. Okay, maybe not almost. I wonder if a donkey can carry lumber.
How would that happen?
What?
How would that be a thing? Like in TFC, they can carry stuff?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Maybe not.
Oh, I love how you know so much about this and nothing about vanilla. I love that.
Well, no, well, I know vanilla you can have pack animals, but I didn't think they were a thing in TFC.
Oh, well, I don't know. But they probably are. I mean, why wouldn't they be?
They probably only take vanilla chests for the packs. And how you give them to them?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that you use vanilla chests in TFC, that you just, when you place them down, they have a smaller inventory, right?
Oh, I don't know, because you make them out of the planks instead. I thought they created a different entity thing.
I'm doubting it. Because otherwise, I could just go ahead and make some vanilla planks, and I'll put one together. You could get vanilla planks by using by breaking up a boat.
I thought they fixed that so it turns into oak now. Like, TFC oak.
Did they? Ah.
Not positive, but I think they fixed all those types of little glitches. Like
Well,
back when zombies dropped vanilla iron.
All the ones that they know of. Down tree.
I may just melt down all the ore and then do the smithing tomorrow.
Starting to get tired, aren't you? You had to go get yourself some cola. Cola. Should probably do that one. Cola. I'm assuming cola.
Well, no, I got a
Oh, crap.
Diet Snapple half and half.
Half and half what?
Half lemonade, half iced tea. Arnold Palmer.
Oh, one of those things, yeah.
They're pretty good. They call them half and half, though.
Yeah, they're alright.
Not sure if they have caffeine in them.
Well, iced tea.
Is that why I'm always can't fall asleep?
No, that's unrelated, but yeah, it probably doesn't help. Do you not drink much caffeine otherwise?
Yeah, not really.
Then that might actually be it.
Does tea have more or less caffeine? I just don't remember. Than coffee.
It depends on the tea, but a lot of people think that it's more, and I'm pretty sure it's probably more. Because caffeine doesn't really have a flavor. It's just coffee is really strong. In there. That leaves one. Oh, that's perfect. We want to put one right here. Stop doing that. There we go. You're done, right? No, you're not done. Still going. Yeah, you're still going.
Well, every time I think I'm tired, I see how much more the crucible fills up every time it all melts down. I'm like, you know what? It's filling up pretty fast. Maybe I can actually do this.
It's kind of cool now, isn't it? You're actually having progress. I knew it would start to save time eventually when you got that sucker huge, so it had to. It has to.
Yeah, I don't know, I still think it might have been better to use wrought iron for all of it.
Yeah.
Just because the addition of the Tuyere, and it just seemed to eat through coal pretty fast. I don't know. It might have saved on materials. And I guess the Crucible is faster, but considering I can do the smithing while the Bloomery is cooking at the same time, it seems like that's faster or just as fast. But it's,
yeah,
you know,
kind of a toss in the air, yeah. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to help you out with it too, so unfortunately it ended up you being alone for most of it, so if you had a second person helping you, that thing would have still been faster. Almost undoubtedly. And it probably still will be when we start making the plates of armor.
And now that it's all built up, this will be really nice.
Really easy, yeah.
I mean, at 2 layers, I could, you know, it's obviously twice as fast, and it's been, I guess, less fast every time. And it's just when you first double it the first time, that's the biggest increase.
Well, yeah, of course. But that big increase makes the next one much easier to get to.
Yeah.
Times it. Ah, crap. I'm not gonna be able to fit this one, am I? I'll try.
Yeah, I mean, the second level was the biggest increase, but I really started to notice an increase in overall speed, like the 3rd level, and now the 4th level. Just the thing fills up so fast now; it's already half full.
Good, there we go. And I'm just thinking that it just uses a lot less charcoal once you get to that point too, because I think the charcoal is just to maintain the temperature. And once you have more layers, the temperature is maintained for more of it at a time. So, just enough space, huh? Oh, nice. You need to finish. I do not want to have to make a 3rd one. I'm now at an awkward moment where I'm in between one finishing cooking and one that I just started cooking, and I have an inventory full of wood. And now I'm just kind of staring at 2 doors with wood on the other side of it. And a bunch of darkness outside. Finish. Okay, that was funny. I just opened up the door and said finish, closed the door, and it finished. That was timing. That was really, really good timing. I need room to start pulling this out. See how well this thing works. Only good for 49 uses, but it's 49 uses that are faster than the other ones. Had a zombie drop a shovel too.
Usable one?
Well, 49 uses, which is faster. 49 uses that are faster than the sewn ones. It's of course not going to be full durability. That would be too easy. There it goes. Okay. Use up this one. Yeah, that is about 20% slower. I gotta be honest. Once we get all those sheets on, I cannot wait to start considering making steel tools. Oh man, it's gonna be so much better when you can like use a steel shovel for this. The speed difference, the durability difference, everything about the steel tools is so much better.
Well, the thing is, right now we almost are gonna have more iron than the copper and other materials, anyways. So why not make steel stuff?
Exactly.
We're gonna need to use a lot of iron, but we already have so many locations of it and stuff by now,
Including under us. So yeah.
we just need some silver.
Well, we have locations for that.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if Ocella went for that or for the nickel. When I said I don't really care yesterday.
Nickel. She got the nickel.
Okay, and we're gonna need a lot of that too. It doesn't matter. I always want to go for nickel because I always have that idea,
that feeling.
Nickel
It's
is the
so
thing you
important.
need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the thing. It is the bottleneck. It was regular nickel, by the way.
Okay, well, still better than anything that's better than low. I don't mind.
Yeah, but it was like, Ocella, work your magic. What the heck?
Yeah.
She said she used it all up yesterday.
On what?
All the other stuff that she found.
Oh, her magic. I thought I meant the nickel. I'm like, what?
No, she didn't use up the nickel.
Apparently she's making alloys without me. Yeah, I used to really like the rose gold armor. Until they got rid of it in half the other armors.
Yeah, I want gold armor back. There just should be reasons for some of these things. It doesn't mean it has to have any durability. It just has to look good. And it gives you use for all that gold that you find in all the bismuth and on the side of all those giant mountains. One more, right? Yeah.
What were the other armors? There was rose gold.
I don't know.
There was zinc and tin and one other one.
This did work, so we're gonna do this again. You're gonna close in my face. Dumbass freaking thing. I would always only make certain levels of the armors and just skip to steel and then not make anything else, so at least when I was working alone. The only time I've ever made blue steel or red steel or anything is for this, for TFCrack. I've never ever bothered making it for myself. Or at least not that I can recall. Maybe I did in like build 76. I'm not sure. But that was before the current level of difficulty for the blast furnace. I suppose I could use more shovels. So what do you think is going to happen with the steam-powered stuff that these got coming out? What are your theories? Did you fall asleep?
I'm still here. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
I guess the only thing I think that they would use it in is still with the metalworking. Like, you know, steam furnaces and stuff. I don't know.
What about steam-powered pistons?
I don't know. I always thought Box was against stuff like that.
Well, originally this was going to be a tech mod. It just turned out to be not be. I guess that's one way of putting it. But yeah, I mean, I don't see why not pistons when they're steam-powered. That actually makes sense. It's more believable, which is pretty much what he's always going for. Which I've been shouted at many times that it's supposed to be more believable and not more realistic.
Well, would you have to set up only at those like steam vent areas, the hot springs?
Oh. Like they're hard to find.
Yeah, but it's still limited placement. Unless
Yeah.
you can make a channel off of them with pipes or something.
Yeah, you probably pipe it up. Or maybe you're able to move around water and put lava underneath it. Okay. And there's the rain. Is it just me, or does it rain less in TFC?
I thought it rained more, it seemed like, for this competition. It seems like it rains every day.
Well, we've been talking all this time, and this is the first time it has.
I don't know. Again, I don't play much vanilla, so I don't know. Does it rain a lot in vanilla?
Mindcrack is known for it always raining. It's like one of the running gags. So yes, it rains all the time. And it's supposed to reset whenever you sleep, but it doesn't feel like it resets to be long enough.
Of course, we never sleep in TF cracks. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's why I'm thinking that it might be like an increased time period because, well, you never sleep. And oftentimes you don't in TFC because you don't want to waste your hunger. And stuff breaks when you sleep. And you know, there's so many reasons to not sleep in TFC. Oh, crap, I need another thing.
Okay, I'm going for it.
Going for what?
Going to finish this thing. I got all my stuff done. Just gotta cook it up now.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna dig out this last thing, and if it's daytime, I'm gonna come back. No more of the latecomers tonight. I don't see any guitar. I don't see any Uis. What's going on?
I don't know. No Cells and
strange.
Skyfish should be on soon.
Huh.
But usually, the past couple nights, you've had the other 3 before she got on.
Yeah, and Vamp is out because he's sick. I know that. For the night. Did it just stop? It just stopped raining already. That was like 2 minutes. That's ridiculous. That's like a non-rain.
Scattered showers.
Oh. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's snowing. Oh, what time of year is it anyways? Should I be planting again? February. So March is what the game counts as spring, right?
I think so.
Hey, and there's another one. The moment we're talking about, where is everybody?
After Vamp said she was going to sleep, she did log on just to hand me the bricks that I needed.
Good. You knew she would. She's good.
Well, I didn't think I'd need them tonight, but I guess I did. I didn't think I was going to get this far.
Dang it. Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing good.
How'd it go with the iron last night?
I've gotten a lot of it out. I put some of it in a chest there. I've got more of it in my inventory.
I figured a lot of it was in your inventory because I noticed that the chest only had about half full, so I figured you must have had most of it.
It took me forever to find it again at first. I was like, wait, which path did we take? Oh, crap.
So hard to find that straight path, isn't it?
It was like, I think I spent almost 15 minutes looking.
Dang it.
Because you have dug long tunnels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta look for the one with the cobble. Or, was it cobble? I think it was cobble that was in front of it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what
I can't even tell you now.
It in. I'll be able to cover this up. I hope that's enough. Yeah. I've actually done a Pondery on that particular thing. So I had to say that one.
Well, that's exactly what I always say. Is life's like a box of chocolates. I always end up with coconut. That's why I say Galena. But yeah, nice that somebody else thinks the same thing.
Yep. Life is like a box of chocolates. You always get the coconut. I hate coconut. Yeah, I love that's one of my favorites.
It's like a live performance.
What's that from, though?
You haven't seen my Ponderies?
Maybe not.
Yep. I have a series where I basically do a bunch of random statements of things. It's actually quite entertaining if you like random comedy. If you don't like random comedy, then it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But yeah, honestly, that's the point, to make absolutely no sense whatsoever. And what I love is people try to always theorize what I'm talking about when I don't know what I'm actually talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always just assumed you drew things from a hat and that just put it together or something.
Oh no, they're actually thought out. That's the scary part.
There's a method to the madness.
There actually is. There has to be.
Or is there madness to the method?
Some of those I've actually thought of for years. One of my favorite is that Mississippi one. You ever heard that one? Because the idea is to make them sound just enough sensical where you're like, wait, what? The Mississippi one is my favorite example of that. MISSIPPI. That spells river.
Wow.
It's just enough to make you go, wait, no, what the hell, what? And it's just enough of it.
Like if wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak.
What if I told you we've been eating horse meat all the time?
Okay, I know that reference pack.
No, I don't know that one too good. But I'm gonna have to link you to one of my favorite ones. There's this one about a bug in a rug that I really, really like. I gotta look that one up. The thing is I don't actually name them. I only give them their number because I don't want anybody to actually know what's coming when they open it up. So finding anything, You basically have to look through all 100 of them to try and find the one you're looking for, which gets a little complex. Although I do technically have the master list, so I write them down before I say them, and I do number them in there. So I can actually that makes more sense. I think I'm going to look at that in a second here.
Publish them.
Publish the list so people can actually find things, but that they can find things. I don't want them to find things. That defeats the purpose. I don't want it to be easy. That's no fun. And I'm evil like that.
My quote was a Firefly quote, by the way.
Oh, say it again.
If wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak.
I don't remember who said that. I have watched it a lot. I haven't watched. I haven't. I'm not a studier of it though. But there are a lot of really good quotes in that series. I just don't remember them all. Man,
just one of Jane's. I forget when he said it though. I just know that he said it.
I just love that series. It's so freaking awesome.
Yeah, all the short ones are.
No, they aren't. Some of them are short for very good reason. Okay.
Okay, all the good ones are short then? I don't know.
The best ones know when to quit.
They could have done